In an article published by the Charlotte School of Law, Johnny Hollis states that socioeconomic status is the measure of influence that the social environment has on individuals, families, communities, and schools. Hollis then goes on to say that a student who comes from a higher socioeconomic status has 1. The greatest opportunity to succeed in academic studies, 2. Parental encouragement in creativity and extended studies, and 3. Less financial worries, equaling the ability to focus solely on the academic challenges and tools presented. If you're thinking that these attributes remind you of a particular sociological concept, you're on the right track. In his book, Identities and Inequalities, Exploring the Intersections of Race, Class, Gender, and Sexuality, David Newman defines cultural capital as the status characteristics that can determine a person's social opportunities.
Cultural capital is a theory developed by French theorist Pierre Bourdieu and is the cultural knowledge that serves as currency that helps us navigate culture and alters our experiences and the opportunities available to us. While cultural capital can be material objects such as clothing or what car you drive, Bourdieu also focused on the symbolic elements that embodied cultural capital, such as tastes, manners, skills, and credentials that one receives or earns. Cultural capital really isn't about economics or how much money you have, but it can be exchanged for money. And the crazy thing is this money can help you earn more cultural capital. According to Bourdieu, cultural capital can be a source of social inequality too. It is hard for those who are poor or who are part of the working class to gain the types of cultural capital that are valued in society. For example, having an education and earning a degree is a very important piece of cultural capital. Let's say a student in poverty has difficulty finding time to study because he works evenings to help support his low-income family. This leads to poor performance due to his lack of studying, which results in lower test scores and then being placed in lower ability classes, which in turn affects his GPA and what college he is able to get into, if he goes to college at all. In the United States, if you are in a lower social class, such as the student in our example, you tend to have less cultural capital. The upper and middle social classes have more cultural capital, and therefore their social class views tend to dominate in culture. Society also tends to give them more prestige.
My name is Vivian, and I think I am upper class and middle class.
Really a part of me. I've got you.
I'm Jennifer Dunn, and I believe that my family belongs to the working class.
Under my skin, I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well.
I think my peers perceive me to be an upper class person.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness?
My peers may perceive me to be in the working class, but maybe even in the lower middle class.
For that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa?
That the education I received has helped me apply for college.
Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa?
I do believe that the education that I have received has prepared me enough to where I will apply for college and my application will do well. The elementary school that I went to was Lothrop Magnet, and I also went to King Science Technology Magnet for middle school. And both of those schools are located in a considered low poverty area versus my high school that I go to now, which is Burke High School, which is out in West Omaha where people have a lot more money. So within the education I received, I believe I learned well at both schools, yet Burke has more money and there's just more things offered to us.
Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie.
My parents' cultural capital affected me because even though they didn't go to college, but their income is in the upper class area, I know that it's not always the case in society, which makes me want to go to college so I can be prepared.
Just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art?
That I live with, she didn't go to college, and a majority of the adults in my family haven't gone to college either. And I see that as, the effect I see it as, well, we're living in a low-income neighborhood to where we don't have much and depend on government help. It's that type of life that I don't really want later in life, versus my mom, who actually went to college. I see her as my inspiration for why I want to get out and not follow those family members' footsteps.
Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real? Mona Lisa. Are just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
It's factors such as the socioeconomic status of parents. It's factors such as the state government systems, gender inequality, caste systems, corruption. The list goes on. And all these factors keep the poverty cycle in a loop. Now, these kind of schools do not inspire progress or seek to empower individuals to a higher standing in society. Quite the opposite, in fact. It stifles innovation and is in general vastly unproductive. The parents, as much as students, begin to lose their trust in this dysfunctional education establishment. And why wouldn't they? The question would be, what's the need of education? What is the need? Anyone? You probably all have a good reason. You all know it. Because we in the Western world are quite aware of this. Education, at the end of the day, serves the purpose to help us attain a better livelihood. But if people start to lose their trust in the educational system, it cannot serve this purpose.